I was coming from Darwin and this flag is at the entry of Alice Spring town. Alice Spring is the biggest town in the middle of Australia. Alice Spring is in Northern Territory, halfway between Darwin and Adelaide. Both are 1500 kilometers away. It's a popular gateway for exploring the Red Centre, the country's interior desert region. Central Australia is not like the rest of the country. It is extremely isolated. You will pay much more for just about everything, 10% to 20% more expensive. Even in winter, temperature at daytime could reach is 30 degrees Celsius and at night it's freezing. Alice Spring was named after Lady Alice Todd. Things to see and do in Alice Springs are 1. Anzac Hill, Flying Memorial Church and the Royal Flying Doctor Base. Stuart Town Gaol is the oldest government building in Alice Springs. Alice Springs Telegraph Station Historical Reserve, Todd River which runs through the town. Camel races that held in April only. If you are visiting in April, you can see Alice Springs Desert Park, Simpsons Gap, just another 20-kilometer drive from Alice Springs, Stanley Chasm, Ellery Creek Big Hole, Serpentine Gorge. It's one of the must-see places. Ormiston Gorge and Pound National Park, Glen Helen, the Old Ganttrain Railway Museum and the Kenworth Dealer Truck Museum. Camels Australia Farm, Pine and Camel Tracks, Rainbow Valley, Lara Pinta Trail, McDonald Mountain Ranges. Watch the sunrise from a hot air balloon. Famous night sky astronomy tour. This astronomy center is very famous in Australia. Alice Spring Visitor Center is located at 60 Gregory Terrace, Alice Spring. Alice Spring is the best place to visit. And to stay for few nights if you are looking to explore the Red Desert, and is also the closest to Uluru, also known as Ayers Rock. You can do a day trip from Alice Spring down to Uluru. It is recommended to have about 6 days in total to explore both Alice Springs and Uluru. That means 3 days to Alice Springs and 3 days for Uluru. Alice Springs to Uluru is 5.5 hours drive. Stunning landscapes, remote communities, and a unique pioneering history create a diverse and exhilarating destination to explore. In summer, average temperatures range from 20 to 35 degrees Celsius. as the gateway to many Central Australian gems, including the iconic Uluru and Alice Springs. Alice Springs has a large population of travelers. Locals call it Alice, Alice Springs, or town. It is 2,776 km from Sydney to Alice Springs by road. It takes almost 3 days to drive from Sydney to Alice, just driving like a truck person. April through to October are the best times to visit Alice Springs. This is the cooler part of the year in Australia. June to August is the peak tourist season here. If you are looking to get out and see as much as possible and miss the peak tourist time, I would recommend May as the best time of the year. It's not too cold in May and most of the flies will be gone. Ayers Rock, Uluru is 460 km from Alice Springs. The west and east McDonald mountain ranges stretch out either side of Alice Springs and are a must visit on your trip to the Red Center. Join a tour or drive by yourself to explore the West McDonald mountain ranges. Famous for their postcard-like scenery, world-class hikes, swimming holes, make sure you go along to one of the Alice famous unique festivals and events like the Camel Cup, the Finke Desert Race, or the hilarious Henley on Todd Regatta. Sport events around Alice Springs are one, West Max Monster Trail Running Festival. 2. Tats Finke Desert Race. 3. Alice Springs Masters Games. Number 4. Red Center Nats. Shopping in Alice Springs is easy. Because most shops are located in the town's CBD. The Upper Renia Shopping Center, Alice Plaza, and Todd Mall. The best thing about shopping in Alice Springs is that everything is within easy walking distance. Retail hours are generally Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturday, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Sunday, large chain stores open around 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Woolworths, Coles supermarket are open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. If you are buying liquor, you need to carry your ID all the time. Alice Springs has lots of smaller suburban supermarkets. These are open from around 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. most days. On holiday and season times, it might vary. Thankfully, Alice Springs has some great camping and outdoor shops. In case if you miss something when you do camping, you can get it from there. Most Aboriginals in the town speak the Eastern Arrernte language as their mother tongue. Stargazing is one of the famous locations or the place in Alice Spring. Alice Spring is in the middle of the largest land area without lights on earth. So the view of the Milky Way is unmatched unless you are on a dark boat in the middle of the ocean. Anyone from the city stopping on the road just out of town at night and tipping their head back is likely to fall over from the sheer shock of all those stars. As a result, astronomy is popular in town. Hire bike in Alice Spring if you want to explore in cycle. You can do hot air ballooning in Alice Spring as well. Alice Spring is famous for hot air ballooning as well. The weather cooperates very well. They operate every day if weather permitting. And have a fleet of balloons suitable for 2 to 4 people up to 8, 12, 16, 20 and 24 people in one balloon depending on number of bookings for the day. Private charters are also available on request and are perfect for honeymooners wanting a romantic experience. The setting over the remote desert serviced by a few bush tracks enhances the sense of adventure of hot air ballooning. The location ensures passengers are treated to the spectacular colors of the early morning dawn over the McDonald mountain ranges. On most days, you will see Australian wildlife, including red kangaroos in their natural environment. The reliable desert weather means one of the lowest cancellation rates in the world. Return transfers included. Check with them. Select from half an hour or full hour balloon flights. At the landing site, passengers are served refreshments, champagne, and tropical fruit juice cocktails, while they take in the desert tranquility. The tour takes approximately 4 hours. Like and subscribe to support my channel. Alice Spring itself has grown dramatically from what was once a small outpost. The tourist boom began in the early 1980s, and the population is now somewhere around 28,000. Alice Spring has quite a few interesting things to see. One of them happens every night. If you don't get out of town and watch a sunset, even just sitting off the main highway, you have missed something special. About 20% of its population identify as Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islanders. Hermannsburg. The Aboriginal settlement of Hermannsburg is famous as the home of artist Albert Namatjira. It's also a National Trust listed historic precinct. Explore the historic town, don't miss it. A series of historic German style whitewashed buildings that were constructed when the mission was established. The historic precinct is shaded by river red gums and old date palms. Among the low stone buildings are a church, a school, and various houses and outbuildings. The buildings have been restored to their original 19th century condition, and now house the Katta Anga tea rooms, a museum, and the Namatjira gallery, which displays original paintings by the artist and works by the acclaimed Hermannsburg potters. This video is part of my playlist Sydney to Darwin road trip. So I was doing a road trip from Sydney to Darwin through outback of Queensland to Adelaide, Melbourne and back to Sydney. So if you are planning to do road trip in Australia, or if you like to see more outback towns in Australia, subscribe to my channel to get some ideas before you visit, or if you like to see. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.